Today we are going to discuss about law of variable proportion, production function with single variable input. What is law of variable proportion? Law of variable proportion is regarded as an important theory in economics. It is referred to as the law which states that when the quantity of one factor of production is increased while keeping all other factors are constant, and it will result in the decline of marginal product of that factor. Law of variable proportion is also known as law of proportionality. When the variable factors become more, and it can lead to negative value of the marginal product. Then law of variable proportion can be understood by the following way. हम इसका कुछ assumption अच्छी तो से assumption लेके then तार stages जो सब अच्छी से सब लेके हमें discuss भी करेगा. When variable factor is increased while keeping all other factor constant, the total product will increase initially at an increasing rate. Next, it will be increased at a diminishing rate, and eventually there will be decline in the rate of production. When we saw that chart table format जो भी होची हमें सेटा को देखला stages of law of variable proportion जोटा अछि हमें सेटा देखला पड़े जानिबा कि केमिति डिक्लाइन करूची केमिति इंक्रीज करूची को स्टेज रे से कांस्टेंट रहूची देन केमिति रे डिक्लाइन करूची. Assumption of law of variable proportion. Only one factor is variable while others are held constant. First assumption रहला कि कोन ना हमर केवल गोटे फैक्टर जोटा रहबो कोन ना सेटा variable रहबो and other factors गुडा को कोन रहबे ना constant रहबे. Then all units of variable factors are homogeneous in nature. जहाँ भी सब variable factor जहाँ भी रहबो सब कोन ना homogeneous in nature हेजबे, and there is no change in technology. It is possible to vary the proportion in which different inputs are combined. Then it assumes a certain situation for in the long run all factors are variable, and the product is measured in physical units, that is quintal, ton, etc. And the use of money in measuring the product may show increasing rather than decreasing return if the price of the product rises even though the output might have declined. Then next rasa number of stages of law of variable proportion. Law of variable proportion no amara stages guda kon अछि. The first is the law of increasing return, then law of diminishing return, then law of negative return. ଆଉ ଏଟା होची तार फॉर्मेट पोस्ट केमती इंक्रीज करूची तापर स्टेज रे केमती डिमिनिशिंग डिक्रीज करूची तापर केमती नेगेटिव शो करूची. Okay, first देखिबा कि law of increasing in return. In this case the total product increases at an increasing rate up to a point. जी हमें देखले कि first stage रे जोटा हमर increase करूची, then marginal product is also rises and its maximum at the point of first stage 1 जोटा कोचे हमें, and the average product goes on rising from point 8 मतलब stage 1 onwards. During the stage 1 and total product goes on rising but at a diminishing rate. Next stage रे देखिबा कोन ना increase करूची but at a diminishing rate. Then marginal product false but it is positive. The stage 1 जोटा हम कहे in at where epic curve जोटा हमरो सेटा कोन raises the highest point मतलब जोटी highest point रे अछि सेई जगह रे रिपन त रेज न करछि से पर्यंत हमर कोन एटा इंक्रीज कर चलिए अच्छा रीजन कोन रोची कि सेटा हमर इंक्रीज करिया पे कि स्टेज 1 रा जोटा हमर कहछ ना रीजन फॉर इंक्रीजिंग रिटर्न factor first asla underutilization of fixed asset. In the beginning, some amount of fixed factor remain unutilized and therefore when the variable factors is increased, full utilization of the fixed factor become possible and thus results in increasing return. Then individuality of factors. Generally, those factors are taken as fixed and which are invisible. Indivisibility of a factor means that due to technological requirement, a maximum amount of that factor must be employed whether the label of output. Thus, as more unit of the variable factors are employed to work with an indivisible factor, specialization and division for labor. Several production activities increased use of variable factors adds to its efficiency. It is so because due to increase in the unit of variable factors, the possibilities of division of labor and specialization increases. Division of labor increases efficiency and increased efficiency lead to more than the proportionate increase in the production. Then our second stage is law of diminishing return. In this stage, in stage 2, the total product continues to increase at a diminishing. Increase the hochi, but stage 1 रे जेमती high rate रे increase होतला, say rate रे but at a diminishing rate until it becomes a maximum point. The जो reach point जोटा say point रे ना point रे पर्यंत से diminishing rate रे increase होची, where the second stage in जो पर्यंत second stage n न होची at a diminishing rate increase होची. In this stage, both marginal product and the average product of the variable factors continuously fall during this stage, and this stage is very important because the farm will seek to produce in its range. And a reason for law of diminishing return कौन पाएंगे कौन reason रोची law of diminishing return में a certain factor remain fixed. It is a tragedy that all the factors of a production, that is land, labor, capital, and enterprise, cannot be increased every time. Production being an effect of effective combination of factors of production, and every factors will have to be increased for obtaining from production at a increased rate. If certain factors become fixed, the adjustment of factors of production will be disturbed and the production will not increase by increasing rate, and thus law of diminishing return will apply. Then lack of perfect substitution of factors of production, and there are certain factors which are remain fixed because of scale. In this case, the producer will try to the substitute to scare the fixed factor, and a substitute for every factor of production is always not available. And a substitute, if available, must be reliable and dependable. If such substitute is not available, then law of diminishing return will definitely apply. Then achievement of optimum capacity. If the perfect adjustment of the factors of production has been made and the full capacity of available resources has been utilized, then production beyond this limit cannot increase at an increasing rate. Then what is the importance of law of diminishing return? The law of diminishing return is a very significant law of economics. Following points underline मतलब first point ଆମର ଆସିଥିଲା universal. Law of diminishing return is universal. It applies everywhere. Every production unit comes up to a stage where it faces the scarcity of certain factors after attaining the optimum level, as all factors of production cannot be increased proportionately, and because of certain factors become fixed and scarce, original setup is disturbed and disbalanced. The result of this operation of law of diminishing return. This is the result. And basis of theory of rent. Ricardo's theory of rent is based on this law. Does uh, first dose of labor and capital applied and land yield more return than the second dose. Then difference in return of first and second dose is called rent. Then basis of innovation in order to check the operation of this law, a law's need is felt to make a new invention. It is to counter the operation of this law that the new techniques of production are invented. Then next stage our stage 3, law of negative return. In stage 3, total product declines and marginal product is negative, average product is diminishing, and this stage is also called the stage of negative return since the marginal product of variable factors is negative during this stage. जोटा हमर MPP जोटा हमर शो करछि देखो सेटा पूरा नेगेटिव करको गलन. The reason for law of negative return. Main reason of operation of law of negative returns is reduction in variable factors. The quantity of variable factors become too excessive relative to the fixed factor that so that they get in each other ways with a result that the total output falls instead of rising. In such a situation, a reduction in the unit of variable factors will increase the total output and moving beyond optimum level. When the plant has reached at a point large enough to allow utilization of input, further increasing in the size of the inputs will entail negative return because of moving beyond the optimum level of specialization. Then हमें जो law of variable proportion पढ़ले तार पढ़ले कि total product, marginal product, average product. Stage 1 में कौन होतला ना total product टा जोटा होतला हमारा कौन करतला ना increases at a increasing rate मतलब high speed rate is करूतला. Then marginal product कौन करतला ना increases and reaches its maximum level. जोटा कि तार maximum level ला से पर्यंत ही reach करतला. Then average product कौन करतला ना increase but slower than NPP जोटा marginal product जोटा थला increase करूथिला average product but marginal product को slow. Then stage 2 रे थिला कि कोन हमर करथिला ना increase at a total product हमर जाथिला increase at a diminishing rate and becomes maximum. Then marginal product हमर से stage 2 रे कोनथिला ना start diminishing and becomes equal to 0. मतलब decline करी करी के देखो हमर जो MPP कर्वटा जोटा अछि decline करी करी के लास्ट रे 0 पर्यंत मतलब reach करथिला. Then average product कौन करथिला ना average product is also diminishing. Then stage 3 रे हमर कौन होतला ना हमर total product it reaches its maximum, becomes constant and then starts decline. maximum level पर्यंत जाओ TPP कर्वटा देखो maximum level पर्यंत जाउसला then constant रही कि तापरे decline करछि. Then marginal product कौन होछि देखो MPP कर्वटा हमर रहउछि जोटा keeps declining and become negative. Decrease करछि and तापरे negative हो जाउछि. And average product continue to diminish but always be greater than 0.